say goodbye to Sayori and exit our house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. Shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Should just focus on what's ahead of me. I don't, I don't, I don't know. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Like, thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. See, you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. Sure, it will be fine. Take her to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. So clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so very considerate of you to do. Uh, no, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Hmm. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Uh, no, she found my dildos. Sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. Just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Let go of Yuri's wrist. Puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of mine. So, should we get started? Uh, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. Determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Uh, Intense? Guess, I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? Makes me feel relieved. Kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Coke and weed. Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. Pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I'm happy to have these in my bag. Plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. It's that wooden thing though. Oh, this? Diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Mm, Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. Just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. I'm in the mood for something. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? That's a good way to describe it. Choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and help you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. I'm in the mood. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this. I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. Don't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut the piece of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. And we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get it a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. It's just me or she more relaxed when it's just the two of us. Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Andy. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. When do we get to clapping, huh? When are we sitting on the floor together? The two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. And she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. A knife! The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. It's really fancy. Uh, well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. Are you interested in knives? What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? Promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Which is so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I? She's freaky, man. What is this? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I'm into that. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. It's a real cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy, extremely solid, just like my meat. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Andy, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through the skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. He takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. I think I might die, guys. This might be over. He stares at it and noticeably fidgets. You're squeamish. I'll go wash it off now. Uh, without warning, Urine puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oof. What is this disinfecting technique, guys? I would like to know. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. What the fuck? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. I. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, you can do that again. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Uh, sure it's a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think you're overreacting a little. Uh, nah, she was sucking my fingers, motherfucker. I don't. That's a little weird. She doesn't lift her head. She doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna suck your toes. Get over here. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. Take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. Andy, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I mean, she was sucking my fingers, so I knew that would be a bad idea. Not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. So weird, Andy. uh, Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It's a tiny cut. Look, already stopped bleeding. I see. It's relieving. Tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. While I continue to make progress on the paper. Gonna do something in this room, man. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It's better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. This is something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Like to create a baby. A banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups, 6 cups of water. Be right back in a minute. Oh, my mom. Oh, and just a little bit of water. Okay. Fill the cups too much. It'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? What are you doing in my fucking room? What? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over. What is she doing, man? What are you doing in my room? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so I just mix the paint. rolling up her sleeve. I knew that knife was about something else, man. I don't told you she was freaky, man. She was definitely like, you know what I mean, like, shink, motherfucker. Okay, you shouldn't be like doing that though. Obviously, I mean, you're hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice, like the paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise in the daytime and sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Uh, oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. What? Nah, I like surprises. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school, painting on a banner with watercolors. It was a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. Why do you feel that way? Harry stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. Just like when I can spend time with the one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. Doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. That's all it takes for me to be happy. True. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, or simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. Knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. Not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. There's something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. Get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. Turn to my room and kneel back down in front of her. What the fuck? We're in here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Ah, keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. What is this? If she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. I mean, it's fine with me, but moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier. She's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. Finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. Really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. You going to add the lettering now? Not yet. Needs to dry first. That's true. Won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Feel. You say that like you're glad it's over. Is that wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. Just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little bit concerned about Don. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you have any time left? Secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. Doesn't mean this was the last time it can happen. Yeah, yeah. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. I'm glad. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. Guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, kind of say without thinking about today. Find that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Andy. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Whoa, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Uh, oh shit! Shit! I don't, I don't think Sayori's not gonna like this. Uh, Hi Andy. Was she watching me? Sayori? I mean, it's a weird, but also like, we need to help her out, you know. Sayori? So now we weren't, it's okay, Andy. Just stop by to say hi. Um, well, it's nice to see you. Sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What what are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri? And how close you got to her? Makes me really happy. You've made such good friends. Are you? That's all that matters to me. Girl, you gotta care about yourself also. Like, please, I wanna help you. You just start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why why am I feeling this way, Andy? Am I supposed to be happy for you? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It'd be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Andy. If I wasn't here, then I wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Then you wouldn't have to waste. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should. Monica? I just. I should just. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade it for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Andy. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Andy? I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. If you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Wait, you always... No, I'm not gonna say you'll always be my dearest friend. That's like... I don't know. I love her. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at... Wait. So... well, we move. I didn't save. We're clapped. Absolutely cooked. Making new friends. Having fun with you every day. Help me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Andy? Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Andy? Is it really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. Love you, Andy. I want to be with you forever. Me too. This is fucked. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. It's getting serious. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Andy. It's okay, Sour. It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll always be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Andy. Sayori gazes at me, like once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what sorry means by that. Get really, really sad. This is the best thing for me, right? I mean, I told you it's the best. Like, being a couple? You saying that this is making you feel sad, Sour? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Yeah. The banner Yuri and I painted as dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. Yuri, no. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Andy, why is there no music? You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she's sleeping again. That dummy. I think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. She has depression, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Andy. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this. What? What? Hanging this morning, What do you mean? How do you know about our exchange? Hanging this morning. Girl, I think you know something I don't. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I mean, I don't know if she'd be telling you about, talking about her feelings, her depression, all that. And I mean, if you did know prior to, why wouldn't you fucking tell me? You mother. I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? They didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah, Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Ah, she knows some shit. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? Nah, I want to, like, what happened? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Let's see these pamphlets. I grab one of the pamphlets on the desk or whatever. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Monica? I'm gonna kill you. Bro, she's playing. What are these? Get out of my head. 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 Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I think I think who she's talking about here is probably us, right? Get out of my head. I'll I show you how much I love you, because you know how she said, like, loving us is somewhat of a, like, she feels like a burden. Right? I do what I know is best for you. And I don't know. I think the last one who talked to her and knows about all this stuff, and Monica, and I think she's talking about, I don't know. Okay, well, we gotta go do some. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Andy? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. How did you get this? I'm going to go get Sayori. Yeah, so, uh, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Shut up, you fucking. I quickly leave the class. I left her hanging this morning. That's not funny. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out. After me, I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Dude, you're not you're not gonna like what's behind there, man. Like all the signs are telling me. Yesterday I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. By waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Inside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Is there really no music still? Like, give me the music. I'm sorry. Alright, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayo, oh my. What the fuck, man? Oh, we. I don't. Uh, well, rest in peace. Exception has occurred. Foul game script cut 5, line 307, see traceback.txt for details. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Fuck, man. This shit. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. That I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something. I mean, I could, but yeah. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. What do you mean end? Hasn't ended. Alright. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna stop here and I'll come back and play whatever is going on here. Okay? So, if you enjoyed, please give it a like, subscribe, and yeah.